Good day, Hesky. How are you today?
Good day, Nizar. I'm fine, thank you.
About our project, we might have some problem with it. And what do we need to know about the procurement of our project?
Based on PMBOK 6, we must first consider our input for procurement.
And do you know anything about the input for considering the procurement on a project?
We can use some input like project management plan. Project management plan defines how the project is executed, monitored, and controlled and closed. The project management plan's contents varies depending on the application area complex. The project management plan may be either summary level or detailed. Each component plan is described to the extent required by the specific project. The project management plan should be robust enough to respond to an ever-changing project environment. This agility may result in more accurate information as the project requires. The second one is project documents. The project document, which can be considered as inputs for this process, include but are not limited to first, lesson learned register. Lesson learned register is earlier in the project with regard to conducting procurements can be applied to later phase in the project to improve the efficiency of this process. Project schedule. It's defined the start and end dates of project activities, including procurement activities, and it also defines when contractor deliverables are due. The third one is requirement documentation. May include technical requirement. The seller is required to satisfy and requirement with contractual and legal implication that may be include health, safety, security, performance, environmental, insurance, intellectual property rights, and etc. And the fourth one is risk register. Each approved seller comes with its own unique set of risks depending on the seller organization, the duration of the contract, the external environment, the project delivery method, and the type of contracting vehicle chosen, and also the final agreed upon price. The last one, stakeholder register. This document contains all details of the identified stakeholders. Okay, the third input is procurement documentation, which is provide a written record used in reaching the legal agreement and may include other documents predating the current project. Procurement documentation can include byte document. Byte document is procurement document include the RFI, RFP, RFQ, or other documents sent to the seller so they can develop a bid response. And also procurement statement of work or SOW. Provide sellers with a clearly set sets of goals, requirements, and outcomes from which they can provide a quantifiable response. Independent cost estimate are developed either internally or by using external resource and provide reasonableness check against the proposal submitted by bidder. Source selection criteria. These criteria describe how bidder proposal will be evaluated, including evaluation criteria and weights.
And Hesky,
Yes.
so I've been reading PM Book 6 and it also stated that we can also use seller proposal, which is prepared response to a procurement document package, and from the basic information that will be used by evaluation body to select one or more successful bidders. And this evaluation body review each submitted proposal according to the source selection criteria and select the seller that can best satisfy the buying organization requirement. And I also found the other one is the enterprise environmental factor, which is associated with procurement process that include local laws and regulation regarding procurement, and external economic environment constraining procurement process, marketplace conditions, information on the past experience with seller, and prior agreement already in place, and contact management system. And the last input that I saw is organizational process asset in which it can influence the conduct procurement process include but are not limited to list of preferred sellers that have been pre-qualified, and organizational policies that influence the selection of a seller, specific organizational templates or guidelines that will determine the way agreements are drafted and built, and financial policies and procedure regarding invoice and payment process. Is that correct, Yaski?
Yes, absolutely correct.
Oh, okay, Yaski. Thank you for your guidance on this. It helps me a lot with the project.
Sure, no problem, bro. Okay, I think
Okay,
it's enough. Bye bye. Nice to see you.
bye. See you.